Right. Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Magi, where we open our handbooks, open our minds, and more importantly, we roll the damn dice. As always, I am your dungeon master, Caleb, or you may call me the Viking DM. We are live on Twitch every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I apologize for getting a late start today. We had some technical difficulties. The podcasts for these sessions air the following Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern, wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Music. They are also uploaded to YouTube at the same time. The first thing I want to talk about, we are doing something special for the next month. We have teamed up with the Wounded Warrior Project for something that they call Capture the Flag. This event and all the money donating during it goes to help military members with PTSD and depression. I myself, along with some of our founding members, Pam and Ben, who are not with us tonight, are veterans. We have numerous others who are families of veterans as well. I know all too well, as many others do, the struggles with PTSD and depression. So we ask that you please consider donating to this cause using the link that should be in the bottom left side. It is also on all of our social media to take that you can find it there. Also, whenever you do donate, whether it's $1, $10, $100, whatever it is, if you take a screenshot of that donation and you email it to dungeonsandmagi@gmail.com, which is being posted in the chat. If you email that there, at the end of the project, all of those names will be entered into a drawing, and everybody will get the winner will get a custom set of dice and a dice box. So please do that. You can find the direct link again on our website, as well as our various social medias. Please help us reach our goal of $500. That is our goal. Again, we want to thank all of the veterans, especially with this Memorial Day coming up. We want to thank those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, so that we can do stuff like this, play stupid games. Again, we have a website if you're just joining us. Check it out at dungeonsandmagi.com. Social medias, Dungeons and Magi. We are going to be starting a continuous one-shot. We are actually starting it next week due to two of our players moving to Georgia. They will not be with us next week, so we will be doing a one-shot to kind of tide over like we are doing tonight, because unfortunately Ben and Pam couldn't be with us due to a death in the family. We will be doing a one-shot called Tales Told in the West. This is a one-shot written by myself and Ethan, who plays Argaz. We have created this from the ground up. It will premiere next week, but then from thereafter, it will be the last Sunday of every month. Another announcement. Ethan will be stepping away from the campaign for a couple of months. Due to some scheduling conflicts in real life, he will have to step away, so that means that Argaz will be stepping away from the campaign for a little bit. Argaz will be going on his own adventures to figure out what's going on with him if you've been tuning into our normal campaign. You can catch Argaz's Arduous Adventure aired live on Wednesdays. It will be aired at 7 p.m. Eastern. And will be available on podcast and YouTube Saturdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. after he's done with a scheduling conflict, Argos will return to Misery's End. So don't fret, my players. Argos will come back. Sponsors. Our newest sponsor that we can't believe is Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is a subscription box full of epic products, including dice, miniatures, tabletop terrain, and original adventures that you can't find anywhere else, all delivered to your castle doors each month. We are so excited to be working with them, and if you put in the code DungeonsMagi22 at checkout, you will receive 15% off of a new subscription. Also, just a reminder that Alt Crate members may use their monthly code that they receive in their email to receive 10% off in the online RPG store, so please visit them at dungeoncrate.com. Another sponsor for tonight is Soarforge. Get the dice of your dreams at soarforge.com. Check out these hollow dragon dice. They are amazing. These are the chromatic dragon dice, the rainbow dragons. All metal, hollow, with the dragon inscribed on the inside and the numbers overlaid on top. The intricately detailed design of stunningly beautiful ancient dragons embedded within hollow metal give these dice a majestic and thrilling look. The metal dragon exudes a power from deep inside its core that will really catch people's eye when you pull them out. Check out Soarforge at soarforge.com or on our sponsor page on our website. If there's no more announcements, I think we're ready. Let's roll the damn dice. All right. Again, we are doing a one shot because our normal players, we were missing 3 players. I don't like to continue on with an adventure with more than 2 players missing. So we are venturing in with a new party into the world of Exandria, the world of Wildemount. For those Critical Role fans, we are delving into Matt Mercer's world, so we will see what happens. This is a pre-written one-shot, written by the Critical Role family. This is free on D&D Beyond if you guys would like to use it. It's called Frozen Sick. Something is killing people in Palebank Village, and if these characters don't stop it, you might be next. This adventure is for characters from 1st to 3rd level, introduces them to the continent's biting north region, the bleak Arctic realms of the graying wildlands and Islecross. So, Ergon Wenth, a dwarf explorer, recently returned home to Palebank Village after exploring the icy waste of Islecross for a year. The dwarf brought home several items plundered from ruins on Foran, the largest of Islecross's islands. Among these treasures were 2 beautiful glass vials, which Ergon sold to an elf collector named Verla Pelk. The vials were then stolen, given to a fence out of Shady Creek Run, and sold again to an unsuspecting merchant. In truth, the vials' beautiful blue colors, the result of deadly blue spores that cling to the interior of the glass. Is this what's killing the people in Palebank Village? We will find out. Now, you are... This group... you are all attending you will be attending a funeral. Pay your final respects to Ergon's frozen remains. This group is familiar with each other. You guys have seen each other in passing. A few of you may be closer than others. But you guys have spent some time in Palebank Village. And whether you know Ergon or not, some of you may, You guys, everybody's come together as a village to pay their respects. Snow gently falls from the sky, and wind bites your cheeks as you stand in the graveyard of Palebank Village, a fishing outpost of Uthadorn that is home to several hundred dwarves and elves. The sun is low in the sky, sinking behind the fresh grave of Ergon Wenth, an old dwarf who caught a curse or disease that turned him into an ice statue. The folk of the village have gathered to pay their final respects to Ergon's frozen remains. As you all are standing there, let's, Kana, if you could tell people what they see.
What I am?
Yes. Explain your character.
You see a Leonin, female Leonin, with sandy-colored fur and piercing blue eyes, just standing off by a tree, just watching everything.
Okay. Leonidas, what do you see? Or what is seen?
Out from behind the tree where you see Kana comes out tall, probably slightly taller Leonine. He would give off more the vibes that he's not as outgoing as his wife, but he has a strong golden mane, green eyes, and he is more caring about the nature than he is most.
Okay. Sky, what do we see?
You see a air genasi with light aqua skin and hair. She has golden eyes, some very light inscriptions on her face, likely just born with it. And she's standing next to both of her elvish parents, just watching silently, mourning the loss of one of the members of the community.
And River, what do we see? All right. A gruff voice speaks softly from behind you. Thank you for attending Ergon's service. You all turn, and you meet the gaze of Elro Aldotair, a weathered elf, retired ranger, and the leader of the village. I'm sorry to speak of dark tidings under such circumstances, but I believe that Palebank Village might be in danger, and I'm hoping you can help us.
Sky looks at both of her parents, kind of puts her hands on their cheeks, and then makes her way over to him to pay more attention.
Okay.
Leonidas is more interested, again, still in the nature of aspect of things than the people around, but he does pay attention to the figure coming up. What do you mean that you may need us?
2 months ago, Ergon Wenth returned home after exploring Islecross for a year. He had been back for only a few days when he came down with a strange affliction, which made the dwarf move slowly and caused blue veins to appear all over his body. The village priests of Morden and Corellon used every spell that they could muster to attempt to heal Ergon, but nothing they tried could stop the bizarre malady. Ergon battled the affliction for weeks, until his ever-slowing body eventually turned to ice. Now, until yesterday, myself and the rest of the community believed that Ergon's sad fate was an isolated incident, most likely caused by something he came in contact with while exploring Isocross. And I noticed Tolgi Luton, the dwarf trapper. He's showing signs of the same illness. I tried to talk to Tolgi about it, but she pushed me away, asking that I let her die in peace. I want you to find out what caused Ergon and Tolgi's affliction. I'm worried that it could spread, but Tolgi refuses to talk to me, and the glass blades in the village are better known for their combat skills than their ability to glean the truth in a complicated situation. Moreover, Tolgi is extremely distrustful of the authorities. I think a group of adventurers might have better luck convincing Tolgi to talk. And if it comes down to it, I can probably muster up 100 gold if that's needed.
Makes you think this is not just nature taking its rightful course.
It would be if it was an isolated incident, but if somebody that ventured through Isocross and came back and came down with this affliction, and now somebody that's never even been in that area has come down with the affliction, is it really nature? We don't really have that around here.
Nature is nature. You must always be aware that you are one part of nature. So he could easily brought it here to share.
But again, if it's going to kill everybody in here, do you really want to say that you could have stopped it and you didn't?
What do you think, my dear?
I think there's gold in it. Why not?
I will do whatever it takes to protect the village.
Very well. I suggest you start by searching Ergon's home or talking to Tolgi at her cabin. Ergon's home may lead to many truths.
Perhaps we should get more information so that we could put her mind at ease if there's anything we can do about it.
If one is made up that they're ready to die, then their mind is at ease. But yes, information will probably be better to gather.
See what we can find.
Alright, so are you guys going to go to Ergon's cabin first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Ergon lived in a one-story, one-room log cabin at the edge of town. A good-natured glass-blade rookie named Mila Tenno is standing guard outside the front door. So, as you approach, you see a female wood elf scout standing in front of the door.
Hello, dear. We are here to investigate this cabin as we have been assigned to try to fix the problem.
Ah, Sky, it's good to see you. How are your parents?
They're well so far, and I hope they stay that way.
So, I guess you talked to Elro, then.
Yeah.
I see, and you've decided to take this on.
I'll do whatever it takes to keep my parents in this village proud.
Very well, I won't stand in your way. If you need anything from me, let me know. And she steps aside and motions towards the door.
She gives like a nice friendly pat on her shoulder and walks in.
Okay.
I follow.
All right, everybody's
Keep-
following.
I follow, keeping an eye out for anything that may look out of place.
Okay.
Yeah.
This cramped, dark cabin might have been a cozy place when its owner was alive. Now an unmade bed stands near a cold fireplace, its mantle hung with the head of some snarling white beast with gray horns. On the other side of the room, a small table strewn with dirty dishes and set with dwarf-sized chairs stands before two empty shelves whose contents are scattered across the floor. Kitchen utensils, dried foodstuffs, adventuring gear, and a few books. If you'd like, somebody can make an investigation check.
I do. I want to look for like a journal or something.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay. As you look around, you don't see a journal. You see a few books that were more recreational reading books. What you do see as you're looking around is you see footprints.
Hmm.
They are coming in, they're around where all the mess is, and then they're walking back outside.
So maybe he came in here in a hurry. Or
And then you
somebody looted the
see
place.
some adventuring equipment there, which you can look into that more as well.
Do the footprints? I mean, is there a difference between normal footprints, like human footprints, dwarvish footprints, anything like that?
I mean, you would gather, you would know from living around here that the dwarvish footprints would be a heavier gait, where elvish footprints, they're a little lighter on their feet. But it's kind of hard to tell inside the cabin.
Okay. Really quick for context, is it snowing outside? Like, is there snow outside and everything?
Yes.
Can I look outside the door and see how heavy the footprints are in the snow, if there's any left over?
Yeah, you look out there and you can see the tracks, and they're heavier footprints. You would gather that it's probably from a dwarf.
All right. When we're done checking out the house, I found some footprints out back.
Alright. Well, let's check his food, see if anything here has been contaminated or anything like that.
Okay.
I'll check the adventuring gear.
Okay. The adventuring gear. Roll me an investigation check.
On dice, be nice to me. 13.
Okay. With that, you start looking through the bag. You see a silvered maul, a suit of splint armor sized for a dwarf, way too small for you. Bulky fur-lined clothing sized for a dwarf, a grappling hook, and a hooded lantern. So really, the only things useful to you: grappling hook and hooded lantern, and the silvered maul.
I don't use them all, but I'll keep the
Okay, so you
lantern
have a
and the
grappling
grappling hook.
and a hooded lantern now.
Do we see either upstairs or a bedroom?
You do not. It is a one-story, one-room cabin. So like his bed and everything's right in that same area. Leonidas, make me a nature check. Being the druid.
You stupid dice. Nat 1.
Okay. You don't see shit.
They were being nice to me earlier. Now that they're on camera, they hate me.
River, give me an investigation check. Investigation. You are searching through stuff.
Okay. I'd be an
18. Okay. So with that, you start looking through the books on the shelf over there, and as you're combing through, you find that used as a bookmark is what looks to be a folded receipt. As you open it, it's dated 2 months previous, and it indicates that Ergon sold several Aorian items found in Isocross to a local antique shop, Pelk's Curiosities, P-E-L-C, Pelk's Curiosities, for 1,000 gold. The items listed are a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statuette, a quiver of 20 arrows, a silver ring set with a jasper, and 2 blue glass vials. Okay, and Sky, you being the resident of this place where the rest of you have kind of ventured into here, Sky, you would know that Pelk's Curiosities, you know what this place is. It's pretty famous antique shop around there. It's the only one. You also know it was robbed and vandalized 2 months ago.
Okay, I relay that information to the group that it was robbed a couple months ago.
Okay.
So do we want to follow the footprints, or do we want to go to? Because I know where this store is that he bought these items from.
The store's been robbed, and after it just got things sold to it. Well, if we can match the items that were missing from that list that our river friend River has. We could probably figure out what was so important.
Well, it doesn't say any of these jewelry were magical, at least not on the receipt.
Never hurts to follow any kind of lead.
So which lead would you like to follow? Would you like to follow the footprints? Or would you like to follow the receipt?
Leo would... I'm going to just call him Leo. Leo would want to go more follow the receipt because it has more of a path. While the footprints are there, it could just been him walking. In his mind, just the dwarf walking.
I mean, you want to get technical, the footprints are more of a path, too. They are literally a path.
Sky's just more worried that the footprints are going to get covered if it starts to snow again. Or wind.
I'd say they're probably I would say the cabin's a little closer than Pelk's Curiosities.
Leo would look.
Yeah, I mean, as long as somebody can pass a nature check.
Drew would do better. Drew would do better. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay.
Alright, so you guys want to go to Pelk's Curiosities then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so. Pelk's Curiosities. Sky, I would say you'd relay this to them as you guys are venturing over there to kind of familiarize them. Pelk's Curiosities is an antique shop run by an introverted elf named Verla Peck. Verla keeps to herself, opening her shop only when the mood strikes her. She trades any and all objects that interest her, shipping them across Wildemount. Characters who, those of you who are residents, just like Sky, you again know that it was robbed and vandalized 2 months ago. I would say if any of you, the rest of you, were to ask any residents about the shop, they would mention the robbery. Pelk's Curiosities, as you approach, is a one-story log cabin. The windows are shuttered and locked from the inside, leaving the interior dark. You see an entrance on the front door. The dark cabin before you has a sign over its door which reads Pelk's Curiosities, with the image of a curving dragon used to make the letter P. Though the shop appears closed, the front door is slightly ajar.
Can I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
16.
You can hear whispered voices and footsteps coming from inside the cabin as you kind of lean up against the shuttered window.
Sky looks over at the obvious rogue of the group. Maybe you should sneak in and make sure nobody's causing trouble.
Can I see any other way in besides the front door?
So you have the front door, and then you do have, if you were to look around, you'd see that there is a window in the back that has shutters on it that, looking at it, you could probably force it open or use thieves' tools to kind of break through it.
I've got these tools.
Alright, so roll for your thieves' tools. So it's going to be your dexterity.
Okay.
And your proficiency bonus.
Where do I find
if
my
you're
proficiency?
proficient in thieves' tools.
2, honey.
Bottom
It's
left.
right by your
which is
movement speed.
proficiencies in languages.
Oh. Okay. +2. Okay. So it's my dexterity plus my proficiency.
Correct. So roll a d20, add your dex modifier, add your proficiency bonus.
That would be a total of 14.
Okay. You get back there and you're able to kind of pop the shutter open. It's still dark in there. So if you would like to get in there quietly, you can roll a stealth check.
I also have dark vision, so.
Okay. But you still want to try and do this as quiet.
Yes, I will. Stealth. Stealth. Oh, shit! That's a total of 8.
Just short.
I'm gonna knock at the door while she's trying to sneak in.
Okay. I will
Try to
say that
distract
gives you.
them a
I will
little.
say that gives you advantage. So go ahead and roll again. And Sky, as you knock, you hear shh, shh, shh. What was your roll?
Total of 16.
Okay. You hear shh, shh, shh. Somebody's here.
Is the store open?
And so with that, are you going to climb through the window?
I'm climbing through the window.
You climb through the window, and you see, you are actually in what looks to be probably Verla's quarters. You see what appears to be an ice statue of an elf bundled beneath the blankets of a bed along the east wall of the room. A small table loaded with dirty teacups and a kettle stands next to the bed. As you look and you kind of look over the bed a little more, you kind of gather that this ice statue in the bed is Verla Peck, who seems to have suffered the same fate as those before her. You again, as you were climbing through, you heard that shh, 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 shh coming from the front room.
I guess it must be closed. And I fake walk away.
Okay.
I want to like duck down in case they peek outside or anything.
What are you doing, Kana?
I'm gonna get to the door and see if they've resumed their conversation.
Okay, after a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. I think they left. And they go back and you hear them rummaging through stuff. You're gathering that they're not supposed to be here. That they're rummaging through this place.
Sky's ready to burst in as soon as Kana gives the word when she gets out. Just gotta find a way to corner them.
Return to the group.
Okay,
Stealthily.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh, son of a bitch, 9.
Okay. You go to get out the window and you kind of tumble out and you're out the window.
As soon as I hear the tumble, I kick the door in.
Okay, make a strength check.
God.
Not saving throw, just a check, right?
Yep. You can do athletics.
Oh, okay.
You're a fucking monk. Come on.
That's a 10, but it's a dar, so.
Okay, you. And the door, but it doesn't quite open. You can try it again.
Oh, shit. I probably would have heard that.
12.
With that, you. Fuck. And the door.
Put your hands where I can see them!
So, as you all come in, you see 5 cloaked elves appear to have ransacked the shop and are searching through the broken debris on the floor. The furniture, shelves, and front counter have been smashed, and the shop wares now litter the floor. As soon as you walk in, they all look up at you, and they run up and they go to attack. Everybody roll initiative.
What about me? I'm in the back!
I'll say you came out and around.
And I saw her do the dump.
Yes.
You got a nice initiative roll.
Give me a second.
Alright, I don't know what the plan is, but we need to keep at least one person alive if we have to kill the other ones for information. Do any of them look like a leader, or are they just all wearing the same cloak?
They're all wearing the same thing.
Okay.
Let me roll for them.
Sky's hair is just like majestically flowing in that soft breeze that Air Genasi have.
Oof.
Pretty
Whoever's
hair.
close to her's hair's probably moving too, so the Leonins might have a lot of hair flowing around right now.
My man is going breezy.
Yeah. If River's nearby, it gets a little wet.
Okay.
So
25 to 20.
I got 22.
Okay, Sky. Up first.
I got beat down the door was fucking ready.
Alright. 20 to 15? Nobody? 15 to 10.
Well,
12.
Okay, so
yes.
Bandit 5 got 13. So he's before you guys. Why is my marker not writing?
You would go first. You got 1 point higher.
Okay, I'm assuming
She has-
that Kana has a higher
she has-
dex.
He has 1 point higher.
Okay, so we're gonna do KAH. For those wondering, I'm using our initiative tracker made by Grapevine Lightworks. Check them out on our website. Leo?
They make a nice little jail that I really want for my dice right now.
Which is right there. Bandit
I just need
4.
to put that through the screen so I can put my dice in it.
Well, you guys will be having some coming soon to you. Bandit 4 is next because they got a 12. Alright. 10 to 5. River, what'd you get?
River?
I got a 4.
Okay. Okay, so the next would be number Bandit 2 with a 10. Bandit 1 with an 8. Then River. And then Bandit 3 rolled a fucking 3. My initiative was garbage.
Welcome to my world.
Okay, so
Yeah, geez, reframe me again.
boom. Yeah, how's it feel to not have a high initiative or dex or anything like that? Since you're not a rogue.
I don't do this.
Okay, sorry. Get this. Okay. So,
So it's the
no. Okay. All
That's
right.
hers, man.
So, first up is Sky.
Okay.
After you kick in the door, you walk in, you see the bandits, you tell them to put their hands up, they pull out a fucking blade and they run. They actually pull out scimitars and run towards you.
Okay. I want to go to the first one, and I'm going to do an unarmed strike.
Let's do Bandit 1.
It's an 8 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to use a key point to use Flurry of Blows and get 2 more unarmed strikes on him.
Okay. Alright. Pop pop. A little pop pop. Since we're in the world of Critical Role, a little pop pop.
So it was a 7 and an 18.
Okay, second one missed, third one hit. Roll damage for the third one.
6.
Monks are great at higher levels, I'm just saying. They get better as you get higher. So you run in there, the scimitar, they're running after you with the scimitars. You go to swing, he moves, you swing the other way, and then finally, bah, hit him right in the chest, and he kind of, he's just kind of out of breath. All right.
Get the air kicked out of you?
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5. Sky's the first one in, so they're going after Sky. Woo! Shit. Okay. So, they are going to... So number 5 is actually at the back. He is going to take a shot with his crossbow. Pulls out his light crossbow. Rolls a natural 19 plus 3. So
Hits.
22 to hit. Then that HE. That is 2 points of piercing damage as he hits you right in the shoulder. And he loads up another one ready. That's gonna end his turn. Next up we have Kana.
What one just?
Number
What
5
ones
just
haven't
shot.
gone?
Number 5 just shot a crossbow,
Number 5 shot a crossbow.
and that's it. Nobody else has attacked yet.
Nobody else
They're
has
all
attacked
rushing
yet.
forward though.
Okay.
They're coming after you guys. One
I'm
took
gonna
damage.
go after.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
I don't have that
Blast.
anymore.
I
I don't
actually
have
had
that
the
on this
chance to get
character.
that on Willow, and I didn't because we had too many people with it.
Oh, goodness. Is there anything I can hide behind?
I mean, there's counters and stuff, and it's dark in here
Alright,
still.
so I'm going to use my bonus action first to hide.
Okay, so roll a stealth for me.
Come on, stealth, please be nice. I'm about to eat this dice. 11 plus 4 is 11?
Okay, we'll see if it worked.
And then I'm going to aim at Bandit 3.
Okay,
How far away from me is Bandit 3?
10 feet. I mean, it's not a huge room.
Alright. So I'm going to take out one of my daggers and use sneak attack?
Okay. So roll to see if you hit.
Righty. 18 plus 4?
That hits. Roll damage and
Alright.
then add your sneak attack.
Alright, so that would be... Oh. 3... 9... 11.
Okay. So you throw the dagger, and it just right across his throat, and you see him, and he just drops. He's out. Number 3 is out.
This is your only chance to surrender.
They don't say shit to you. Does that end your turn?
Since I already used my bonus action, yeah.
Okay. Just for future reference, you do not have to hide before using sneak attack.
Oh, I did not know that.
As long as a player is engaged with somebody else, and they have not, and that character has not hit you, you can take that sneak attack for your first attack. That way, you can use your bonus action afterwards to hide, because now you're not hidden. Now they can see you because you hid, and then you got up and threw, and now everybody sees you. So you should reverse it. But yes, you can use sneak attack as long as they're engaged with somebody.
Okay.
Yep.
I did not know that. I wish I'd known that before.
All right.
Learning.
All right. So.
I'm
Leo.
used to my blood hunter shit.
Leo,
help
you're
me
up.
understand something.
What's up?
Is summoning my fire spirit my action or a bonus action?
Let me see.
Because it says as an action, but when I go to bonus action, it's there too.
So.
Oh no, that's in combat. That's in combat when it's a bonus action.
Yes, so it will take your action to summon it.
Alright.
So that will take your whole action.
Yeah. So you see Leon coming in, and his mane starts to look a little fiery as he summons his fiery companion, his fire spirit.
And so you see, and then you guys see this little ember just come out of the mane and kind of floats, and then it's about this big, this little imp of fire just floating there.
This guy just looks over and waves hi.
right. You can actually you can use that now as your bonus action.
So I can use him to attack as my bonus action.
Yeah, so basically normally he gets his own attack. So basically he shares your initiative. He goes after you. The only time you have to waste a bonus action using him is if you want him to do like that fiery teleportation or flame seed. If you want him to do something special, then, or I'm sorry, the flame seed is his natural. If you want the fiery teleportation, that is going to be your bonus action to do that, or to make it dash, disengage, help, or hide. Other than that, he's his own character that you control. And
So I'm going to give him the
has-
command to attack number 4. Let me write down his stuff too.
Okay.
Okay, he has a AC of 13.
Yep, AC of 13.
Plus-
and
Plus 5 to his attack.
his hit points are 20 because it's 5 plus 5 times your druid level, which you're level 3, so it's 5 plus 15, so his HP is 20.
Yeah, and I can subtract that on here, so that's nice.
Yep. D&D Beyond.
Alright, so I'm going to go and roll for his attack.
Okay.
8 plus 5, 13.
That hits. Who are you hitting?
Number 4.
Okay. Yes, that hits. Roll damage.
1d6 plus 2. There it is. Oh, 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. Okay. So after this thing appears, it shoots out, and you see this little flame go over, hits, and just erupts as the guy's like, shit. He's looking hurt, but he's still there. He's patting it out. And you see these like cinder burns in his cloak. Does that end your turn?
Can't be handled heat. Get out of here with everything you don't necessary yours. Everything you stole stays.
Okay, well, he's pissed. He's attacking you. He is going to run up and attack you with his scimitar.
And this is Bandit 4.
Yes. That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is 4 points of slashing damage as he runs up, still smoldering, and he just right across your chest with the scimitar. Alright. That ends his turn. He can't do anything else. Number 2 is up. He is going to run around behind you, and he is going to attack you with a scimitar. So that lets him roll at advantage. And that is a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, and he deals 7 points of slashing damage as he runs around behind and right across your back with a scimitar. Alright, that ends his turn. Number 1 is up. Number 1 was hit by... I almost said Willow. Was hit by Sky. Sometimes I almost say Willow. Sometimes I almost say Safi.
Yeah.
Now that we've thrown Safi back into the thing. Okay, so number 1 is going to go after you with a scimitar attack, since you're right there. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 7 points of slashing damage. As he reaches up after getting kind of the wind knocked out, he right across your chest. Alright. River is finally up.
Bonus action.
Alright, spiritual weapon. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's going to
Okay. Okay. So you guys see, and he actually, as River holds out his hand, he goes, and you see this water middle finger just floating. Who does it appear behind?
number 4.
Okay. So it's sitting behind number 4, and roll to see if it hits.
Natural 16.
That hits. Roll for damage. Okay. So you see the middle finger appear, and it grabs him, picks him up still with the middle finger, and just slams him down, and you hear as his back just breaks. He's gone. You still have an attack. That was your bonus action. You still have an action. Welcome to a cleric.
Right? Let's try.
Sacred Flame.
Sky.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and that is a dex save, I believe.
Dex 4.
Our cleric isn't here to tell us. That is a natural 18. So as you, this flame goes and cinders out, nothing happens.
I'll get you next time.
All right, that ends your turn. We are at the top of the round 2 with Leo. Or sorry, I'm sorry, Sky.
Okay.
Can't read my own handwriting.
I just saw that I can use a quarterstaff and still have a second attack with my unarmed strike, so I'm gonna swipe with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Yes, you can. Welcome to being a monk. Monks are able to basically
Does
arm and
17
disarm
hit?
themselves at will. That hits.
And I do my one-handed, right? Since I'm doing the second one for a bonus
Correct.
attack.
Correct.
That's 7 for my action.
For damage,
Yes.
how do you want to do it?
This is the one right in front of me,
This is
right?
number 1,
That
yes.
slashed me.
Yes.
I just want to like kick him in the nose and break his nose
Okay, and you
with the staff.
hit the staff, and it sends his nose up into his brain, and you just see blood just trickle out as he collapses. You killed him.
And then
brain damage.
Is there one right next to me that I can use my unarmed strike on?
2 is right there.
Okay, I'm gonna swing for him with my fist.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
And I do 5 damage to that one.
Okay. So you break the nose of the other one, and you kind of spin the staff behind you. And as you spin it around, you kind of put it back in its sheath, and you punch at the chest of the other one as he fucking monk.
I just love taking the wind out of people.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Number 5. Number 5 is going to take a shot at River with his crossbow.
Wait, what?
With 10 to hit. So goes right past and sticks in the wall.
Oh,
You don't know who did it because you don't have dark vision. You can't see him.
okay.
So all you
I
see
actually
is this
don't
arrow.
have dark vision either, so I
No,
wouldn't have known
Genasi,
he
do
hit
not
me.
have dark vision. If they're right in front of you, you can see them. If you're doing a range attack, I will make you roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll say now that window's kind of been busted open, there is a little bit of light
Well, with
coming
my
in.
fire spirit too.
Yeah, and the fire spirit's giving off a little. But if either of you two do a ranged attack, that is greater than 60 feet, you have to roll at disadvantage. So that ends his. Kana.
So can he see me?
Who?
Because he was number 5.
Oh yeah,
Since
they have
he
dark
was
vision.
shooting- Okay, so
He sees you. You're not hidden anymore.
alright. Alright. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna 2-weapon fighting. I'm gonna pull out another dagger.
Okay, and you go ahead and you jump over the counter. It's easy enough for you. You jump over the counter, you run up with both daggers. Let's see if they hit.
Alrighty. 14 for one.
That hits.
Alrighty, and for the other one. Oh, that was a nat 1.
Okay. Roll damage for the first one,
It's on dice. This one.
and you do not get sneak.
3.
Welcome to being level 3. You guys went from
And this
being
dice
level
is pulling it.
15 to being level 3. So you
That goes into
now
the dice
now you know
trail.
what it's gonna be like when we start a new campaign. It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you jump over, run over, stab with the first one, you hit him in the gut. You go to stab with the other one, and he knocks the blade out of your hand, and you hear it slide across the room and boom, up against the door. And at the same time, he kind of pulls it out, and he just clutches. You didn't hit anything, nick anything vital. All right, does that end your turn? What would you like to do? That it?
Fuck.
I will tell you.
I can't use.
As a bonus action, you can disengage and move. As a rogue, you can bonus action disengage. He cannot take a attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action disengage to hide.
Okay, so you won't be able to hide because that would be a bonus action as well. But you can disengage and get back over the counter.
Okay.
But you won't be able to actually hide.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll do that.
All right. Leo, you're up.
Leo gives off this daunting roar as he turns around facing the one behind him as he pulls out his dagger and scimitar to 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Not the one that's already dead.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, number 2.
So, first with the scimitar, 11 to hit.
That misses. Just
And
misses.
then with the dagger, 19 to hit.
That one hits. Roll damage for that one.
4 damage.
Okay. So you turn around and go to swing with the first one, and he dodges it, and you come around and side stabbing him in the shoulder, and he... Fuck! He's still standing, though.
But I have my fiery friend,
Yes, you do.
and he's gonna go after him too.
All right, see if he hits.
That's a D20. 11.
That misses.
Oh.
So it just misses. So he and it hits the wall behind. He's like, okay.
Stand still. I'm trying to cauterize your wound. Just stand still. Let me heal you.
All right. That is your turn, and it's his turn. He is going after your fire. That's a fucking natural 1. He goes to hit, and that wound just... Fuck! God damn it. And he drops his blade. And he's going to try and move backwards, which gives you an attack of opportunity. Unarmed strike.
Yeah. Unarmed strike?
Yep.
12
12 just hits.
for 3 damage.
And you hit him, and you see his jaw, and he just drops. And number 5 is like, whoa, 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 whoa. I yield.
I'm gonna. Are we out of initiative?
Yes. Unless you guys want to fucking take this guy out, but he's yielding.
No, I want to try to grapple him.
Okay. We're gonna make a contested athletics check then.
I got a 15.
She doesn't need it. That was a 12. You're able to like wrap around him. He's like, okay, I gave up. Why are you holding on to me?
Leo slowly starts walking up with his little fire friend near him.
Take off
What
his
are you
head.
doing here? Leo does it and asks, "What are you doing here?"
Listen,
Why and you get him after you?
I was ordered to look here by my boss to find some stuff.
Elaborate
Name-
stuff.
Leo, make an intimidation check.
18.
Okay. So he's like, all right. Can you let go, please? You can take my weapons, but please let me go.
I hold on a little bit looser, but I still hold on.
I'd like to have feeling in my arms again. All right.
I can give you a feeling.
We work for Julio Lutan. She's the dwarf priestess of Tiamat. She works for the Udalot family of Shady Creek Run. You see, Julio's sister robbed Pelk's Curiosities 2 months ago. I don't know if you guys are from here, but Julio's sister is Tulgi. And Julio is sick or cursed, we're not sure, with some affliction. She's moving really slowly. Her veins are turning blue. We were ordered to trash Pelk's Curiosities in search of potions, scrolls, or other items that might help cure her. We haven't found anything. But we were literally getting ready to leave, go back to her and tell her that we couldn't find anything.
Well, we could have avoided a lot of bloodshed if you guys surrendered from the start.
Well, you guys jumped in here and surprised us. You kicked down a fucking door. What do you expect us to do?
Jumped into the store.
Well, you kicked in the door. Did they say you could kick in the door? I mean, I think we're in the same boat here.
Well, I only kicked in the door after we discovered the body.
Goes,
body?
gets her blade that was knocked out, and
What
opens
body?
the door to the back room.
You didn't... Do you guys have no idea what this is?
What are you talking about? We never even went in that room. Can you let me go so I can go look?
I'm gonna let go, but keep a hand on him.
All right. You have a soft touch. All right.
Thank you.
It's like you're made of air or something.
I am.
And he walks over and he looks. Oh. I don't think she's supposed to look like that.
No.
Indeed, she's not, and that's not
Gonna
the last
become
person.
your friend.
My boss. We're not friends. You killed my friends. We didn't even know that she was here. We never even went in there.
Well,
Don't check out the whole place.
Well, all the shit's up here. What do we need to go into her room for? And plus, you interrupted us before we could get back there.
fair enough, but I tried the nice way and called in and asked if the store was open or anything like that.
Oh, that was you?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I wasn't going to answer you. I'm not supposed to be here. I mean...
Yes, but all of your friends would be alive had we just done this the diplomatic way. And we tried.
I mean...
I take no pleasure in ending life.
You did kind of fucking kick down a door. I don't know how diplomatic that is.
Speaking was the diplomatic option. Kicking was the second, plan B.
You kicked in the door first!
No, I didn't. I shouted in.
You kicked in the door and then said, put your hands up! You should have said, put your hands up first! And we probably wouldn't have done it, but still!
Anyway.
But before I kicked the door, I asked if there was anybody here, so I did try before I kicked the door down.
Well, we're not.
Anyways, guys.
Semantics.
Guys, did your boss give you a specific thing to look for? A name or anything?
No.
An item?
No, just anything that looked of interest, but there... To be honest, since the last robbery, there's nothing really left here. I mean, when Tolgi robbed this place a few months ago, she took everything, and now there's nothing left. To be honest, I don't even think Pelk has opened this place since then. Not really.
Sky looks over at River.
That could be because she's frozen solid.
Well, probably, but...
And she holds her hand out. Can I see that receipt, please, before it gets soaked? I start reading out every single thing that was stolen to try to figure out if any of them raise like a flag for that person.
Okay. I don't know. Halil didn't give us any specific thing. They just said look for anything magical that may help. And listen, obviously I don't deal in magic, so I don't really know what to look for. I was just gonna grab anything that glows or tries to kill me and then take it to her, but there was nothing here. There's just rocks.
As much as
Rocks?
Rocks. Look, it's rocks.
Seems we have a common goal then.
Can I do a nature check on these rocks just because it's curiosity?
I'll just
Curiosity.
tell you now, they're normal rocks. They're collector stuff.
It still piques his interest. Well, okay.
I let go of his shoulder and move to the front of him and hold my hand out. By the way, I'm Sky.
Oh, nice to meet you. And you do that, and you as soon as you touch him, you see his hair kind of float up. Oh, It's gonna chill on my spine.
And your name is?
I'm Merrick.
Would you mind taking us to your boss so we can talk to her? Because our quest could potentially help her.
Would I know anything about followers of Tiamat?
No. I mean, you've heard of them, but nothing major.
Okay.
Okay, I guess, I mean, she might kill us all, but I guess we could try.
Well, perhaps we don't go to her then.
I mean, if you just let me go, I'll go back to her and tell her what happened, and then you guys can go talk to Togi.
So, you go and tell your boss that we killed all of her people.
No, I go and tell her that we didn't find anything, and they tripped.
They tripped.
Hard.
That
That's
sounds
a
like a
very
terrible
good idea. Honestly, let's go to Tolgi, considering she's the one who stole the shit. Find her. From one sticky post to another.
Alright, so
anyways,
I'm gonna go. And he starts to walk away.
She looks at everybody, trying to figure out if she needs to grab him.
hey, where is Tolgi?
Oh, do I look like Tolgi's keeper? Probably in her cabin.
Where's
But
that at?
That way? Didn't you see the footsteps coming from the house? That's where we were at first. If you need me, you can find us in Crocus Cave. And he leaves. He runs.
Okay.
Only Sky, you would know what Crocus Cave is being from there. So you'll know where to go.
Okay.
So, do we want to go to Tolgi's?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys venture off. You would actually, Sky, you would know where Tolgi's is. You're from here. You know the city.
Am I friendly with Tolgi?
Nobody's friendly with Tolgi. Tolgi is gruff to the point. Very. I wouldn't say mean, but people don't like how upfront she is. You
that's all the
guys.
background I kind of know about her.
Yeah, so you guys approach Tolgi's cabin. The snow-covered cabin looks peaceful and quiet from the outside. Its windows are shuttered, and a steady stream of smoke is piping out of the chimney, indicating a roaring fire within.
Should I not?
Helio just bangs on the door.
Who is it?
People who need to speak with you. We can make this nice and easy, or my fun way.
Go away!
Denied.
I'm not letting you in. Go away.
I can break down the door then.
Try.
Alright, honey, your turn.
This is so
I
much
look for a
trouble in my
vantage point to
hometown.
get in.
Okay. So there are. You're looking around. You see. You're pretty keen at being able to guesstimate stuff with your thievery knowledge. The roof of the cabin is about 12 feet high. You can get up there. There's walls outside that you could be able to get up. You You kind of mess with the door, and the door's locked. So you could get in that way. You see each of the cabin's 4 walls has one window, which is shuttered and latched from the inside. You could try and get in that way. And that's what you see, or you can try and keep talking to her.
What's your climbing ability, Kana? Because I can levitate you up, but it takes one of my key points.
I don't have
It would be
climb.
athletics.
Because I have a +4 to athletics.
I have +2.
Well, yeah,
okay.
The monk's going to be more athletic.
Yeah, so I can either go up there and try to
I'm just going to try to pick the door lock.
The front door?
Not? Yeah, why not?
Alright, so... Give me a check with your thieves' tools.
Alright, so that's Dex plus
Your
proficiency plus roll. Yeah. So that would be 14.
Okay. You get down there and you're able to unlock it. And you rip open the door. And as you do that, you all feel the heat. It hits like a hammer blow. You all kind of walk in. You see a table set with neatly stacked dishes, tools, and utensils at the center of the room. A smell of a simmering soup comes from a pot hanging inside a roaring fireplace. Another fire burns in an iron brazier at the opposite end of the room, filling the cabin with a smoky haze. Shivering at the end of a bed near the brazier is a dwarf wrapped in blankets. Bulging blue veins streak her face, neck, and hands. And I need you to roll initiative. Because she's gonna fucking attack you because you just broke into her house.
All of us?
All of you.
I want to try to calm her down on my turn, but hopefully...
Alright, let's see. Hold on. More of these. I need to... Let's see. Oops. Hold on.
Sky kind of like panicked, looks around, and she's like, I'm sorry that we broke into your home, but we really are trying to help you.
So as you guys break in, and she kind of removes the covers, and you hear, and you hear as 2 wolves come around the corner and are at her side. All right, 25 to 20. Nobody. Oh. 20 to 15.
I got a 17.
Okay, Tolgi got an 18, so Tolgi's going first. Can't. Markers. Alright, and you got a 17. So, Sky. After Tolgi. Okay, 15 to 10.
13.
Leo got a 13. Okay. Wolf 2 got a 10. Uh, 10 to 5.
5.
Wolf 1 got a 7. Alright.
Scared what River got.
And Kana. A 4.
Again?
Again, a 4.
Fucking Ashley Johnson.
Sounds like
over
it's
here.
dice jail.
Well, what's your plus on initiative?
0.
Oh,
Fucking Ashley Johnson over here.
Yeah,
rolling.
Yeah, he's a druid.
But I rolled a 2.
Okay, so. Okay, so. Alright, Tolgi starts, which is fitting since you broke into her fucking house. Uninvited. Alright, she is... Well, Kana was the one that broke in and walked in first. So she is going to run up to you and make 2 melee attacks with her mace.
Oh shit.
First one is an 18 to hit,
Ow. Ow.
and that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
The next one is 20 to hit,
Ow!
and 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As she runs up, this stout dwarf runs up right across your face. Get out of my house! That ends her turn. Sky, you're up.
Okay. So first, Sky says, "We really are just trying to get rid of the disease that you have, but if you want to be difficult, all right." And she takes a swing with her quarterstaff.
Okay. At Tolgi.
Yup.
Alright.
It's a 21 to hit,
That definitely hits.
and that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
It's an 11 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. And that is 7 damage as well.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so you... Fuck! And she looks over to her wolves as they... snarling. They're just drool dripping from their jaws. As it is Leo's turn.
Leo looking to the 2 wolves and her, he goes, "Okay, so you still want to fight, I see. I understand you want us to leave, but your wolves we're going to have to put down if you don't call them off now." And he gives her a little bit of time to see if she will or not.
You broke into my house. Uninvited, I said to go away.
To help you.
I said to go away.
Do you have a death wish?
And she... The wolves are ready to attack.
Then he is going to use Scorching Ray on both of them because I have 3 rays that I can do on multiple targets.
Okay.
So I don't know if I do 3 individual attacks or what.
It's 3 individual, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
It's like Eldritch Blast.
basically one's going to go at each one at each wolf and then her.
Okay.
So we'll do wolf 1 first with a 24 to hit.
That hits.
8 of fire damage.
8. Okay.
Yep. And then we're going to do wolf 2. 10 to hit.
Misses.
And then Tolki.
Okay.
Nat fucking 20.
Okay. Roll
Nice.
damage.
10 fire damage.
Is that doubled already?
And yeah, it doubled it already.
Okay.
it somehow doubled it already.
Okay,
But yeah.
so the first one hits the wolf, and the second one goes over the other wolf. The other one hits Tolgi. And and Wolf 2 charges after you.
Yeah.
It is going to jump at you, make a bite attack, and it gets advantage because wolves have pack tactics.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
Damn.
Ouch.
No, it's a 2d4. I don't see any of my fucking.
You know what we should get?
Ah.
Do you remember the box of doom from Dimension 20? We should get one of those.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Or like a digital one or something.
16 points of piercing damage.
Oh shit, I'm already down.
Oh, okay. So it bites you in the neck as you drop to the ground, and it's just standing over him. That's gonna actually, the wolf is going to back up because you can't take an attack of opportunity. All right, then it is Wolf 1's turn, and Wolf 1 is going to try and finish the job.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Alright, guess our cleric's got his job for the round.
That is 14 to hit.
Yeah, that would hit. So that's automatic 2 fails.
That is an automatic 2 fails. As it bites you on the ground, and it comes up and you see blood just dripping as it backs up. And Togi says, Do you surrender and I will call them off? Or they can finish him off for good. Okay. Alright, Kana, you're up.
By surrender, do you mean leave without answers?
Yes.
And without helping you?
Leave, I don't need your help.
Really? Because it looks to me like you're dying anyway.
So
Because you're looking like exactly like Peck, who you stole from. We can heal him. What can heal you?
I have my ways.
Your ways are dying alone in a bed.
Yeah, sure you do. Otherwise, you would have done it by now.
I won't allow this sickness to take over my home, one way or the other.
What are you doing? So these wolves, they've kind of backed up a little bit, but they're still over your husband. They're kind of more at his feet.
I'm gonna sneak attack one of the wolves since they're focused on him.
I'll allow it. See if you hit. Which one?
The one that attacked him while he was down.
That is number 2, I believe. No, that's number 1, I'm sorry.
So, number 1. I'm gonna use my claws on this.
Okay.
So, 11 plus 4 is 15
That hits.
to hit. So let's see if you want to play nice. That's 3 slashing damage.
How do you want to do
plus
this?
the 2d.
How do you want to do this?
So, seeing Wolf 1 take a bite out of her husband while he was down, she just goes over, rips her claws around, and then just right across the wolf's throat, bleeding it.
You hear, right, it goes to yelp, and it just gurgles in blood as it drops, and you see Tolgi.
And she just shakes off the blood, looks at the other wolf, and snarls at it.
Alright. Bring my wolf back, and I'll leave you alone. Somebody bring my wolf back. I know one of you could do it.
Can I help Leo up and look at River?
I mean, Leo's down. Leo's bleeding out right now.
Yeah, can I try to make some kind of medicine check so that he can focus on the wolf?
I don't think that's really gonna be an issue for River.
Can you do both?
I created this cleric. I created this cleric to have spare the dying as a cantrip.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So I built him
she
a
looks
good
at River.
cleric. I assume you're the cleric. So heal my wolf, then you can heal your friends, and we can talk. These wolves are all I have left.
It was just protecting its master.
Heal my wolf. And the wolf just and comes up, and you hear her speak in Dwarven, which none of you speak. And in Dwarven you hear her say something, and the wolf's just kind of... Now the wolf's still hurt, but it's not up and going. So are you going to heal the wolf or just keep it from dying? Okay, so the wolf is still laid on the ground. Get your
Quickly,
friend
get
up
Leo.
before he bleeds out. And she... Okay, Leo, you are stable. You are not up. You are no longer bleeding out.
So I marked that as 3 successes, correct?
Yeah, you're stable. But you still are at 0 HP.
Okay.
Fine. Just hear what you need to hear, and I'll tell you what you need to know. Wolves were just trying to protect me. You broke into my home. What do you expect? Fine, then heal. Okay, so what is your max dice? So 16, so 20. You get 20 health.
Who, everybody?
Everybody. Because being a grave cleric means that he doesn't even have to roll for dice.
That's right. I love
he
great
gets
clerics.
max. And this is for up to 6 people, so it's the 3 of you, including yourself. Brave healing works on yourself if you need it. And it worked on literally everybody then. So the 3 of them and the 2 wolves and Tolgi, who's now at full health. Alright. So Tolgi. Fine. She goes over and sits on her bed, grabs herself with a blanket again. I came to Palebank Village a few years back from Shady Creek Run with my sister Julio. We both work for the Udalot family. They sent us and a few others to the village to keep an eye on treasures coming back from Islecross, with the intent of stealing them. When such artifacts come through the small settlements, they're often unusual goods that treasure hunters are trying to keep away from Uthadorn or the Dwendalian Empire. When Urgon Wenth returned to Palebank Village with treasures from Islecross, I saw my chance. I waited for Urgon to sell his finds to Pelks, and I stole them all. I gave most everything to Halil, but I kept one for myself. A dagger, and she pulls out this ornate dagger. Which somebody would like to do either Arcana or History check on it.
I have a +2 to both, so if anybody has higher.
I have a +4 to Arcana.
Okay, you can make an
Okay.
Arcana check. And then somebody
6.
else make a Perception check, please. Or I'm
Looks
sorry,
cocked.
passive. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what your. What is everybody's passive perception?
15.
13.
Mine's 13.
Okay, everybody can see this. So, and what was your Arcana check?
6. Though it looked like it was cocked, but I don't know with the string.
Okay, so everybody, you see as she pulls out the dagger, it's an ornate blade in a gilded sheath tucked under her shirt. As she pulls it out, and you try and figure out. You're looking at it, Leo, and you can't quite figure out. You know it from somewhere, but you're not sure where. Halil has the other items in a site north of the village known as Crocus Cave. I searched Urgon's cabin, convinced that the dead dwarf must have had magic or other secrets stored away there, but I didn't find anything.
So when exactly did you start feeling sick?
After I stole the items from Pelk's Curiosities, I stole them and I gave them to Halil, and after that, probably 2 months ago, I started feeling something. I started feeling weird, but it wasn't like this. This just started recently.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but almost everyone who's come into contact to the item you gave your sister has perished.
Yes, I know.
We need to move quickly.
I know what fate befalls me, but
Not if we can stop it in time.
the only answer I have to give you is to go talk to my sister at Crocus Cave.
Okay. Is there any special code phrase or something that might get her to trust us more? Because we really are just trying to help. I know it seems like we aren't, but we're very aggressive about keeping this town safe.
No, there's nothing there. You just have to be careful of the frogs. I mean, those of you that are from here, I believe I only recognize you, pointing to the sky. The cave is full of giant ice frogs. But other than that,
Yes.
I mean, she has domesticated them, of course, and she's using them as guard animals.
Okay. I want to, like, briefly, as we're talking to her, go over to the pot of soup that she's making, and if it looks like it's ready, I'm going to make her a bowl and bring it over to her. I'm sorry that we broke into your house and attacked your wolves, but we really... I want to protect everybody in this town, and that includes you.
Thank you, but I don't think there's any hope for me, but maybe you can save my sister.
As many as we can, hopefully. We should be off. My name is Sky. I know we got a bad first introduction, but I live here, so we'll be seeing a lot more of each other if we manage to save you.
Very well, I do hope to see you again.
And then she kneels down and, like, looks at the wolves and, like, obviously they can't understand her, but she, like, really sweetly apologizes to them as well. Kind of holds her hand out for them to sniff her hand.
And they just kind of... and they just nudge you.
I pet them if they nudge me.
Okay.
Alright, then I guess we're ready to go.
Alright. Off to Crocus Cave?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there... let me see. Oh no, I don't need anything. Okay.
It's getting close to night. You guys can rest if you'd like.
It's probably gonna be a fight.
Does everybody here have a place to stay? I can speak to my parents if you need to crash at mine for the night.
Yeah, remember, you guys are level 3, so you can't just keep going.
Do you guys have a...
2 spell slots.
Right, I only have 3 key points.
So,
yeah,
I'll say
let's.
you guys can go sleep where you guys normally sleep. Go ahead and take a long rest, and then you can venture in the morning.
If anyone doesn't have a place to sleep, they can stay at Sky's. Slumber party.
Mine tends to sleep outside because he likes being around the nature, as his wife would know.
So,
And Kana finds
A bed.
a bed. But that bed's occupied or on. No skin off her back.
We can say you
Welcome
guys
to
sleep
Kana.
outside, and then you can stay in Sky's room, just on like a little separate bed.
okay. So, you guys...
But why not share?
You guys venture to Crocus Cave.
Leonin and a Genasi, jeez.
You guys venture to Crocus Cave. You... Sky's been there, or knows of it, so you guys are able to find it pretty easily. As you enter the cave, the very beginning of the cave is close enough to the entrance that's dimly lit by day. You walk in, the slow dripping of water sounds out where it falls from stalactites down into a murky pool that fills the rough tunnel ahead. Every few moments, a loud croaking sound out from somewhere in the darkness beyond. Those of you with dark vision
The lions.
see a 25-foot long heavy wooden beam lying against the west wall of the cave at the south end of the pool.
Well, that don't look natural in a cave.
That's because it's not.
And just for reference, I will show you guys that. Let's go to maps and handouts. So you are up at the top.
Okay.
So you see the pool, that large pool, and on the south end of it, the far south, is that long beam. You'll see. You see. Somebody give me an investigation check.
Mine's a +2.
Mine's +2 as well.
And for those at home that are wondering what we are looking at, this is Crocus Cave.
Okay, I guess I'll roll.
What's yours?
I only got an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you need to roll at disadvantage because
Yeah, I do.
You can't see.
I still got an 8.
Okay. All right. From what you can tell, it's a big fucking cave, and there's a lot of water. What would you guys like to do?
I'll try to investigate the water because I don't trust it.
So you want to go, or do you want to go into the water or just look in the water?
Just look in the water.
Okay.
I don't trust the water.
Okay.
Big ol' lioness don't trust the water. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, you may be in there.
A 19.
You are able to see. You see just the head of them. They apparently couldn't stealth that well. You see just the head of 2 giant ice frogs in the murky pool.
I suggest we not step into that. There's the frogs in there. They're right in there.
I have animal handling. I could try to shoo them off.
I have a +5 in animal handling.
Good. Well,
I have a +5 in animal handling too, so I could give you advantage maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it comes from the folk hero thing, I think.
I mean, we could try to deter them from attacking us, but this also could just make them attack us. They haven't attacked us yet, even though she went up and investigated the water.
she had high stealth.
Do I see any do I know what these frogs eat if I live around the cave?
People.
Okay.
People.
Alright, I wasn't sure if it
Intruders?
was okay.
To be honest, intruders.
Us?
So
Whatever the bandits decide to feed them.
Okay, so Sky very quietly whispers to everybody that these guys eat people, and that we either need to scare them or kill them. Because I doubt we're all sneaking past them.
Leo pops up. I doubt if we try to scare them, they're just gonna run away. They're more likely to attack.
I look at Leo. You're a druid, right? That's the whole vibe I'm getting from you.
That is my nature.
Could you turn into one of them and get them to leave?
These are domesticated frosts. We know that they're domesticated, but from the sister, right?
Yes, and you also know that you've never seen one, so you can't change into it.
Yeah, I can't even help you on this. I'm new here.
You still can't see them, even though they're in the water. Technically,
Right.
She's the only one that's seen them.
Right. And he's going, I'm just now getting here. I'm just trying to help. But no, I can't turn into whatever's in that water, what you're talking about. And even if I did, those things are domesticated. Domesticated act different than wild. If you can mix a wild with domesticated, the domesticated will attack the wild.
Well, if they're domesticated, maybe we might have.
What was the name of that bandit that we let go?
It was Merrick. You could sneak ahead and get Merrick.
Probably write that down so I remember it. They didn't have names.
That's why I wrote it down.
They didn't have names in this, so I had to make it up.
Oh, that's why you paused. Okay.
Oh, that's why I paused with the name. Yes, I had to make it up.
I do a nature check to see if there's a way around without the water.
Sure.
Okay, using freaking these dice because a lot of them I try and nature check with the.
So are these like huge frogs?
You have guidance. So you can.
Okay, so that gets me a +4.
You can roll a d4 and add to it.
How big are these things?
They're
15.
medium-sized.
People, so.
They're medium-sized, so they're your guys' size. You got a
I needed that, by the way. 15.
15? Okay. You look and you can actually see that, if possible, you guys, or at least somebody, could probably climb on the walls. There's enough of the stalactites, and there's enough clearing under the stalactites and enough area on the walls that somebody could climb across.
And I can levitate myself across.
So you can't see our shit in here.
No, but I could stay close.
I can't climb.
Okay, so he's gonna motion people to come here, so he's gonna refer that to them, looking more towards his wife who can see.
I could levitate her and then just climb on the walls, because I can climb. And then we can both sneak ahead and get them to call off the frogs.
I will say, in order to do that, you would, for your athletics check, you would be rolling at disadvantage because you'd be maintaining concentration to levitate her and trying to climb across the wall.
I'm trying to think if there's any way for me to get across.
Wait. Hold up. I have a grappling hook.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of loud. I mean, I could hold on to it, but that's really heavy. You're a huge lion lady.
Yeah. But I was thinking... Yeah, that I could grapple onto and swing across.
Would that work?
Would it?
Is it like it's across the top? Like it's feasible that it could if we try?
So the beam is leaning against the wall on the far side.
Can I? Okay, I can't see from here, but. Okay. So should I climb across first, or do you want to?
The one who can see where they're going, please.
It's going to be an athletics check, just so you know. Climb across.
An athletics check? I'll try climbing across.
Okay. Alright, give me an athletics.
Please be nice to me.
We're about to have a wet kitty. I don't even know what it is.
A 9.
I will allow
Can
the
I
guidance.
try to-
Roll a d4.
Let me find a D4 that wants to cooperate with me.
Next time, though, that was late.
Okay.
Bob smoking it.
So 9 plus 3 is 12?
12 is what you needed.
You're welcome,
So-
child.
So you and you actually use your claws, and you're able to like, and you eventually, with time, you make it over to the other side, and you drop down, and you're sitting right in front of this 25-foot, basically like a 2x4, but 25 feet, a wooden plank.
All right. Well,
And you can judge by looking at it, looking at the water. It can probably reach across.
all right. So I'm gonna try and wade it.
Okay. You loud splash.
Oh, crap.
Okay. All right. What do you guys
And
do?
I
Okay.
like shimmy it to where it makes a bridge.
I'm gonna try to climb through.
Are you gonna walk across the plank?
No, I want to try to climb like on the walls.
Oh, you want to do the walls? Okay. Athletics check.
I got a 12.
That's what you needed. You're able to move across. I will say it's not at disadvantage because you can feel your way through.
Okay.
Leo looks at River and go, I'm gonna walk. And as he's gonna walk across the plank.
Okay. Are you gonna walk normally? Are you gonna walk stealthily? How do you want to do it?
He's gonna try to walk quietly,
Give me a
much as
stealth
my
check.
dice probably will
Stealth
not
check.
like me.
Okay. You do have a
Okay.
D4 to add.
18.
Okay. That's coughed. As you guys begin to walk across ever so slightly, you see one of the frogs poke its head up. Are you guys gonna... What are you doing? The frog
Scared.
Relay
is
this.
pretty fucking close to
Completely
you
still.
as it comes up.
Fucking bolt, dude.
Holt.
Bolt.
You guys take off running. The plank is now teetering. As you guys are trying to keep your balance, the plank, you guys reach the edge and jump as the plank goes flying as both frogs jump up and land. You see frogs about your size. These are medium-sized frogs. Ice blue skin.
Should I
Roll
call out for
initiative.
Merrick? Should I call out for Juliel or
Motherfinger.
Merrick?
The other one, so their passive perception is 12. So it would have been, passive perception would have been fine, but with that plank hitting, it made noise, which kind of alerted them. And then I rolled a natural 20 for the other
Damn.
frog. Okay, so. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't like being this slow. We're weird having those higher initiatives. Of course, my dice don't want to roll.
Can I even see that they're attacking yet?
They've all landed. You guys, they're all landed right around you.
Okay, in that case, Sky's gonna start calling out for Juliel and Merrick. Juliel! Merrick! We were told to come here, and now your attack frogs are on us!
Alright. And this is where we're going to take a break. We will be right back with you guys. And we are back. All right. So, I need to roll initiative for these people. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Shit. Better. Okay. 25 to 20. Nobody. Fucking level 3! 20 to 15.
17.
Okay. Giant Frog 2 got 19. So he's gonna
Oh,
start.
Jesus, fuck.
Number 2, yes. Then we have Kana. $15 to 10.
Oh. No, right?
10 to 5.
I got a 6.
9.
Okay, so it is Leo. Then Frog 1. Because he got an 8.
And then I got a 6.
And then Sky. Okay. Alright. So, top of the round, Giant Frog 2. It jumps up and it is going to make a bite attack against River. That fucking misses with a 5. So it goes to bite and you're able to move out of the way. Oh no, it's not moving your hip. You have to move your whole fucking body. These things are your size.
At frog.
Okay, it can't do anything else. It's gonna stay there. Kana, what are you doing?
Right.
Okay, so I'm probably out in the open, right?
Oh yeah, you're all out in the fucking open.
Okay.
Which one did sneak attack? Or which one did bleh,
The bite attack, number 1.
the bite attack? Number 1. So I could get a sneak attack on him, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So that works. So heck it. Using claws.
Okay.
Gonna go for sneak attack on giant frog 1. Let's see here. Please be nice to me, dice. Oh my. That's a total of 6.
That misses. You gotta swipe, and the frog just kind of rears itself back as you swipe in front.
Is there any place where I could hide? Bonus action hide?
You can try.
I can try.
Run around and try and hide behind a rock. Give me a stealth check. Are you running away to go hide? Okay. So
I'm gonna do my oh, my cunning disengage.
bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to get out. You're not gonna take stealth, but you can go run and move away without an attack of opportunity. All right. River. Okay. Same one.
This time.
Okay. So up out of the water. Of water? Up out of the water. You see a large fly made out of water. And the toad's like, that hits. Roll damage.
That's it.
Okay. And that was on number 1, right? Okay. So. Smashes into the frog. Water splashes, and then it reforms itself back behind the frog. It failed. That was a 10. They're not very dexterous, even though they're frogs. They're giant. Okay. So you, and all you see is this flames. After the water hits, this flame just swirls up, and then it dissipates into water and flows away. All right, Leo, you're up.
GG. Sorry. I have children, I'm sorry. So did they make it? Interesting. Wait. Okay. Never mind. Not as interesting as I was hoping. I'm gonna use my action to summon my fiery friend.
Okay.
And then, which would make his hair glow, and he'd pull it back out. And then he'll use his bonus action to let his fiery friend attack.
Okay.
Jeez. A 18 to hit.
That hits. Who are you hitting?
Number 1.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh shit, I didn't realize this. So, something I didn't see last time, when it appears, each creature within a 10-foot of the spirit, other than me, when it appears, it must succeed a dex saving throw.
Okay, so
So everyone within 10 feet of me must make it,
everybody make a dex saving throw.
except for me. I did not realize this.
What is the DC?
DC 13.
Okay, I'm good then.
They both failed.
I made it. I made it.
They all made it. Roll your dex.
Let's talk about it.
Natural 1.
All who fail gonna take 2d6,
Okay, so roll a 2d6.
10 damage.
So you take 10 damage.
Ow!
And they both take 10 damage. So when you summon this thing, it and just a big. You guys are able to move out of the way, except for you. You kind of, and the one frog tries to leap backwards, turned into ash. Frog number 1 gone. The second one tries to leap out of the way, gets hit and singed, and just sits there, looking at everybody.
Just don't worry.
Do you still want me to count the attack roll I did before? The 18 from before?
For that,
Or do you want me to reroll?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay. So, let me... Okay, 1d6 plus 2. Okay. Sorry, double checking everything. 7 damage.
Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. And he hits it. The frog's looking hurt, and just at this time, as it is Sky's turn, you see 2 bandits running in that you guys don't recognize.
Shit.
Hey, we spoke to Merrick. We're supposed to be here. I don't know why he didn't call off the frogs.
They aren't fucking paying attention. All they see are you guys killing their frogs.
Oh my god.
Does nobody get around?
Apparently not.
All right, Sky, your turn.
Alright. How far away are these guys?
The bandits?
Mm-hmm.
They're coming in from that second cavern. From below.
Okay. In that case, am I close to the really injured one?
Yeah.
Frog. Can I try to do a non-lethal quarterstaff attack?
You
And just knock him out?
You could try. We'll see if he has enough HP for that.
21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
4.
You hit it, and it falls back, and the tongue rolls out. It's dead.
Oh,
He
God.
had 1 health left.
Okay. Well, I tried to spare it. It didn't work. And then I'm gonna turn. Am I within reach of the other ones still?
Both frogs are dead.
Both of them are dead. You just have the bandits that are running in.
Okay.
Oh god.
So in that case, I'm gonna spend a key point to use Step of the Wind
Okay.
to get over to them.
Okay.
And first I'm gonna try explaining, but if they don't listen, I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows on them.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
That's not a good roll for me. Hang on. Nope, I got a 5. All right. Guess I'm gonna Flurry of Blows them.
Which one? 1 or 2?
1. And that's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
That one takes 5 damage, and I'm gonna hit the same one again.
Okay.
12 to hit,
Just hits.
and that's 6 damage.
How do you want to do it? You just killed him.
Okay, so I can't just knock him out.
Oh, I'll allow it.
Okay. So after I
You're
knock him
doing
out,
it unarmed. I'll allow it.
okay. I'm gonna look over at the other guy. I know you don't like us, but we really are friendly. We're trying to help out your girl.
You can either make another persuasion or you can make an intimidation check.
I have no charisma.
Try.
That's a 5.
Oh my god.
Someone try to help
It would have
me.
been great to have guidance on that, but somebody wasn't paying attention.
Was it? Alright.
Alright,
Paying attention.
he just looks at you. And he goes to strike you. As it is his turn. He is going to attack you with a scimitar.
Everyone else likes scimitars like me?
They're bandits. They all use scimitars. That's a 17 to hit
Hits.
for 3 points of slashing damage.
All right.
All right. Kana, you're up.
I'm gonna try to persuade.
Okay.
I have a +6 in persuasion.
I'm just gonna say it every time.
Yeah, until you say the wrong thing. Until you say resistance.
Guidance resistance. Guidance resistance. Guidance resistance.
I'm gonna make you start taking a point of exhaustion from too many cantrips.
Anyways, I'm gonna try to persuade them. Hey, okay, look, I know how this fucking looks. We're trying to help. We just visited your boss's sister. She sent us this way.
Okay, see if it works. Persuasion check.
16 + 6.
Okay.
And that's without the guidance.
Who sent you?
Oh, God. Of course, the player forgets the name where the character won it, but the player...
Tolgi.
Tolgi.
Like wipes his head with a scimitar.
And we spoke to Merrick. He should have told you guys.
Merrick. You just missed him. He just walked in. Why did you not come in with him?
We didn't
We
see him.
visited Tolgi first.
How did his ass get here so much? You know what? No.
Alright.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Fine. I will take you to go see Julio.
Okay. We really did try not to kill your frogs.
Well, they attack who they don't recognize. But if you would have just talked to the frogs, they probably would have not attacked you.
I didn't know they spoke.
If you guys would have done an animal handling check on them, they would have stopped attacking.
Damn it! Like I was saying.
Okay.
Sure glad we have a druid in there.
Okay. So, you're escorted through all these areas. You see, as you're walking through, I will tell you what you guys see. You walk into the area, and he's explaining this area to you. You see slow dripping of water flowing from the ceiling. Slow dripping of water from the ceiling flows to a pool in the southwest corner of this cavern. A large wooden bucket with a lid sits near the edge of the pool. Inside, you can see one Udalot bandit sitting in there. He goes, "This is what you interrupted us doing. We were trying to train these frogs." And he opens the lid of the bucket, and you see dead bats inside the bucket. And he grabs the bats and throws it in, and one of the frogs grabs it. You see
How
a
much for a
dwarf.
frog?
What is that?
How much for a frog?
They're not for sale.
They're just very cute.
You see, the person that's escorting you, is an elf. The other one that you knocked out, that you guys left back there, is an elf. And you see a dwarf in there, bundled in layers of winter clothing, throwing dead bats into the air. Two giant blue-skinned frogs leap up to snatch the bats in midair, seemingly as part of some sort of training session. He moves you through, and this next cavern reeks, and its floor is covered in bat guano. Swarms of bats sleep among the stalactites in the cavern. And he... Very quiet. We wake them, they will attack. Everybody roll stealth.
Guidance for everybody.
You don't need it.
What's guidance?
+4. Plus a d4. Sorry.
Okay. I got an 18.
Huh?
$19.
Yes.
13.
And everybody make a acrobatics check as well.
I got a nat 1.
Okay. It's okay, he rolled a 3.
I don't feel so
I don't have dark vision, so I just trip over something.
17.
Everybody but Leo slips on the bat guano. You guys kind of like feel it underneath
Ew.
your hands. You're like, ugh. And he gets up. God, I fucking hate this place. He kind of just wipes it away.
Please wash this
You
off
guys are
and
able to
get
make
out
it
of
through without disturbing the bats, though. You guys go into the next area, and you see 10 empty bedrolls arranged around in a circle around a cold fire pit at the center of the cavern. Chicken bones, empty wine, and spirit bottles, and other food waste litters around the floor. Obviously, this is where we sleep. And eat and do every fucking thing else, because there's nothing... This place is for the fucking frogs, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You go into this large area, and he kind of tries to keep you guys away from the water. You see water dripping down from stalactites in the ceiling, filling a dark pool that completely covers the floor of this cavern. This is Crocus Cave. Old Croca lives here, and Halil trains him to ferry us across the pool, and he whistles, and you see a large frog, like, makes the other frogs look small.
He's beautiful.
And one at a time, you're able to ferry across the pool, until you reach Halil's cavern. As you walk into the cavern, a warm rush of heat comes from a massive fire burning in the center of this cavern. Its smoke venting up through a narrow stone chimney. The flames illuminate a rough painting of a 5-headed dragon that dominates the north wall. A bedroll is spread out beneath the mural. Near the crackling blaze, a dwarf bundled in a heavy cloak sits on a stone chest beside an elf whose face is covered in dragon tattoos. The dwarf's face is streaked with pulsing blue veins. Ma'am, these people were sent by your sister. And you see the female mountain dwarf that you recognize as Halil. Oi, step on in. And this is Ragran Mao, and you see a male wood elf sitting next. They were in this state of meditation. I apologize. We were praying to Tiamat for a cure for this affliction, but I couldn't. I can't get an answer. Why did you come here?
Well, we're actually here to help get rid of the affliction that you have. We're trying to find a cure. It's spread to quite a few people in the village, and just like you, this place is my home. And your sister's not doing well. You're not doing well. The owner of the shop actually already passed, as well as the man that we have the funeral for. So we were sent to try to figure everything out and hopefully solve the problem and, make the town safe again.
I'll tell you what I know. I think this is a disease. I've heard it called the frigid woe. I don't know any more about the disease, other than the symptoms, obviously. I heard rumors that explorers in Isocross sometimes succumb to it.
Do you know what happened to the artifacts that your sister stole from Pilek?
Yeah, to be honest, I think that's where this came from. I'm guessing the affliction was caused by one of the blue vials Togi stole from Pelks. The vial was cracked, revealing its lovely color of a dark blue dust clinging to the interior. I have the rest of the artifacts, but I need to get to Shady Creek Run before this runs its course.
Then we should get moving. We'll back you up. We need to stop this, whatever it is.
I did sell the other vial. But I have everything else right here, and you see a stone chest. Its outer lid is carved with the face of a dragon. Somebody give me a perception check.
+5 on perception.
I got a 20. Not nat.
Okay.
Oh, counter.
So you look at the chest, and you find pin-sized openings in the dragon's mouth that contain a blue powder.
Is that more of that stuff?
It is. It's a protection. For those who aren't supposed to open the chest.
Okay. Be very careful you don't breathe that in. It doesn't look very safe. Who did you sell that other vial to? Because we should get them as well. They're in danger.
His name is Irvin Liel. He stays at the Jolly Dwarf back home.
Okay, then we should go and collect him.
And you know the
before
Jolly
he gets
Dwarf
sick.
is the inn. It's the local inn.
Okay. So that means that everybody in the inn could be infected, and we need to go there now. If you're not feeling well, stay here. Just call the frogs off so we don't hurt any on the way back.
I will have Merrick escort you out.
Okay, thank you. We can come back here and then make our way to your destination?
Go speak with Irvin, and we will see.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are able to venture out. You make your way back to the Jolly Dwarf. It's a 2-story inn. You would know this guy, run by a retired adventurer named Arl Bortok. As you enter, the downstairs of this inn features a large tap room. A gray-haired dwarf behind the bar greets you cheerfully as you enter. 2 male humans and 2 tiefling children laugh among themselves as they enjoy a meal together. Ah, hello there. How can I help you?
Can I speak to you over here?
Of course. And Arl walks over.
So we have some not great news. Have you seen any vials of dust or anyone named Irvin? Because you might need to quarantine this entire inn.
Irvin, of course. And he points to the family, the laughing family.
Okay.
The 2 children and the 2.
Have him come over here, please. We have some very, very, very important news regarding the welfare of the town, and it is in his interest.
Irvin, somebody would like to speak with you. And he looks over. Oh, new friends. Have them come join us. And he waves all of you guys over. He's very, very friendly.
I'm gonna walk over and kind of like mutter under my breath. We kind of need to speak to you away from the children so we don't scare them.
Listen, we tell them everything. My husband and I. I am Irvin Liel. This is my husband, Fenton Tethwick. You can see they're male, both male. They're Dwendalian humans. And these are our adopted daughters, Anna and Magic. And those are both tieflings, little tiefling girls.
How old are they?
Leo's not caring for his blood.
They are probably about 10 or 11.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my voice low and have them kind of tell the children if they kind of feel like they should. So you know that blue vial of powder that
Kana's trying to distract the children with her tail.
Okay.
Her lioness tail, so she's just trying to...
Yes, Halil. I met Halil on the road to Palebank Village. She said she was moving and needed to shed some possessions. She offered me a chance to buy the Aeorian relic at a great price. I plan to sell the item for profit in Uthadorn.
Well, I'm very, very sorry to be the bearer of this bad news, but you know the funeral that we had earlier in town?
Yes.
We need to get that powder away from every human being and every non-human being.
The vial.
Yes.
They touched the vial.
Who touched
Who?
the vial?
We all did. My whole family.
Okay, we need to get rid of that vial and we need to move fast.
Get
them somewhere safe and warm where there's no people around.
He kind of tosses it on the table.
Okay? We need to... Does anybody have any kind of like levitation or something? Because we need to take it outside and destroy it.
You have the levitation.
My sort of levitation can't move it. I can only lift it into the air.
He throws a cloth up in the air.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as best as I can, not touch this vial, cover it with the cloth.
Make a dexterity check.
21.
You're able to wrap it up without touching it.
Did that vial open at any point in time?
No, it did not.
Did it touch anything else in this tavern?
I don't think so.
Okay.
In that case, it is.
Do we know if there's an alchemist in town that can?
You know that you were supposed to bring this vial to Elro. He was the one that told you. He told you to bring it to him. Remember?
Okay.
So it is. I don't know if you're the adventuring type or if you'd rather find a safe place with your family. But we are trying to fix this illness. I don't know if you guys need to be there or not to solve it, but we're trying to find the cure, and we know where we need to go. If you would like to come with us, you can, but
we will stay here. We will go to our rooms.
Yes, try to avoid contact with other people. If you get food or drink, have them leave it outside of your door. We don't know if this is contagious.
Do you have knowledge of COVID-19? That's what it sounds like.
It really does. This mystical disease.
This mystical disease of COVID-19. COVID-23.
Yeah.
Okay, so
COVID breaded cheese.
You guys can go back to Erlo. Erlo.
Leo's gonna go to the barkeep first and apologize, but I got burned that table because there's something that was on it that could kill potential future customers.
You're going to burn the table.
Or tell him that it needs to be burned at least.
Well, yeah, it needs to be burned. Or
so are you going to burn the table for him, or what are you doing?
If he lets me, I will.
I'll tell you right now, he's not going to let you burn a table in his fucking tavern.
Well, we could take it outside or something. I don't know.
Would you? I don't know if we want to touch the table because this is the cracked vial, isn't it?
So disinfect it, and then burn what you wash it with. We don't know if this is contagious. We think it came into contact with frigid woe, if you know what that is.
I have no idea, but I'll take your word for it.
It's what that guy's funeral was earlier. It's taken a number of people in the town, and we're trying to stop that from happening.
Very well. I'll take care of it.
Thank you. Be very careful that you don't get sick.
Alright, so you guys report back to Erlo.
Yep.
I see you found it. He pays each of you 100 gold. He takes the vial from you.
I keep it in the cloth.
Okay.
Don't touch the vial. Be very careful.
I need to go study this. I had to switch characters there for a second. I need to go study this. Stay in town. I'm quite certain I'll need your services again soon.
This place that she's gonna have us go, is that in town or is that away?
Erlo,
well, because
she's going. Yes, it will be away, but he wants you to stay there for the night.
Okay. Is Merrick still nearby for us to tell her that we need to stay for overnight?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that, and he'll run off and tell her. Okay. So it is nighttime. You guys can go to the tavern and take a long rest.
Oh, I ain't staying at the tavern where everybody just got infected. I'm staying at my house.
Okay, that's fine. You guys can take a long rest. In the morning, Erlo comes to you all as you all have gathered. I'm glad you stayed. I have some news. Irvin, Benton, Honor, and Magic are all afflicted with frigid woe.
Yes, we were afraid of that.
I have been able to consult some lore and learn a few things about the disease. Obviously, you know it's frigid woe. It only has one cure. And that's the milky liquid the Aeorians stored in gold vials. It might be found in the same place Ergon found the vials of Frigid Woe and Isilcross, I'm hoping. I know I've asked a lot of you, and you guys have done great.
How far is it?
I need you to travel to the islands of Isilcross and retrace Ergon's path. I'm hoping you can find the cure. I can only offer you 200 gold total, not a piece total. And remember, it's not far. But remember, time is of the essence for Irvin and his family, not to mention anybody else that has Frigid Woe.
Yes, I should mention, we need to arrange a funeral for Verlipak.
Very well, that'll do. Will you guys help?
Yes, I will.
Let's go finish what we started.
Give me a day to prepare. Find me at the village docks when you're ready to set sail.
Do you know if people can infect others, or is it just the exposure to the vial that does it?
I don't.
Because the entire tavern may be infected.
I'm not sure. But I do know that if you were to take this and you see multiple vials, like he basically transferred this Frigid Woe into 4 smaller vials, hands one to each of you, and these are enclosed. They're not cracked. They're enclosed. I do know if you throw one of these, it'll shatter. It'll release in a cloud of spores, and each creature within 5 feet, you can throw it up to 20 feet. Each creature within 5 feet of the vial, when it shatters, must make it succeed on a DC 11 Constitution save and throw or contract Frigid Woe.
I don't know if we should use this.
So you can use it as a weapon if you choose.
It's just like...
So.
Okay.
Somebody can have mine. I don't want it.
Okay, so you guys take the day. He gets everything ready. You meet him at the docks.
Did we bring her? Because she said she needed to go, right?
You can if you want, but where you're going is somewhere different.
Oh, okay.
You're going to Isilcross.
And where did she say
Try
she
and get
needed to
the
go?
cure.
She wanted to go to Uthodoria.
Let her know that we're on track to find a cure.
Okay.
So,
yeah, and I want to tell the leader about the fact that our other lead said something about Uthodoria.
Okay. So you get there. I've arranged passage to Isilcross on the Remoraz. It's a sailing ship owned and operated by the Glassblades. And you guys know by now that Glassblades are the guards of this city. You're going to be taken to Serenlia, a Euthydorian outpost on Foran, Isilcross's largest island. Once you're there, you should talk to a dwarf named Orvo Mustav, who has gone on numerous expeditions into the wilds of Isilcross with Ergon. Once you've found the cure, use whatever you need for yourselves if, for God forbid, you contract it. Then give the rest to an elf in Serenlia who goes by the name the Buyer. You can then tell the Buyer to teleport the cure to myself in Palebank Village, and it'll be here immediately. Be careful though, the islands of Isilcross are covered in ice and snow and are well below freezing. I hope you guys brought cold weather gear.
I can run home and see if I can grab any for people. I should have some since I live here.
I'll say, roll me a d6.
Ooh.
4.
Sky. You're able to grab 4 sets of cold weather gear. Good thing you rolled a 4.
All right.
Alright. So.
And I want to grab like food and stuff that would make it
Okay.
water.
And the Remoraz will have that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, takes the Remoraz about 9 days to get to Cyrenlia. Rather uneventful. River is up on the crow's nest at home. You guys...
Sky does a lot of meditating, actually next to him on the crow's nest.
Okay. River's at home, on the water, on a boat. He's a fucking pirate. So, you reach Cyrenlia. The temperature has steadily dropped since you left Palebank Village, yet it seems to grow colder still as you step off the ramp of the Remoraz onto Foreign. Through windy snow, you can see fur-lined tents and yurts arranged in a large camp. Campfires are whipped by the wind with dwarves and elves huddled close to the flames. You hear, "Don't worry, it'll cool down here eventually," a joking voice bellowing over the snow. A female dwarf with a shaggy mane of unkempt hair bows to you. "Morgo Delwer, at your service. Welcome to Islecross."
Thank
Hello.
you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, of course. I can show you around, and get you situated before we do what we need to do.
Oh, perfect.
Morgo gestures to the group of dwarves and elves huddled and chatting around campfires. "They're planning expeditions to find Ao's lost treasures," she says. "That's what this whole place is about. If you ain't exploring, you ain't baking gold." She stops in front of a large fur-lined yurt. "You can stay here. Belonged to a full rich elf named Bertrand." Oh, no, it's an elf, but that's funny. To a rich elf named Bertrand, who came here looking for adventure. He found the inside of a saber-toothed tiger instead. Should be some food and the like in there. It's yours now. You guys are able to get inside the yurt. For those that don't know, yurt, large tent. Typical in this, it's fur-lined all the way through. The sound of wind and biting cold die down as you enter the yurt. A cold fire pit marks the center of the hide-covered floor. An open crate containing packaged rations and a few other items stands next to the door. You kind of settle. Margot wishes you luck and leaves to prepare for an expedition on her own. Would you guys like to... You guys can look in the crate. Whoever wants to look in the crate. Actually, you look in the crate, because you're going to like what's in the crate.
Guidance on it.
Yes. You begin looking through the crates. You find 50 day of rations, a 50-foot silk rope, a blanket, a grappling hook, a miner's pick, and you find a book. As you pick it up, you look at the book, and it's titled Adventure Sexy. Impress potential lovers with great deeds by Scanlan Shorthalt.
Yes. I definitely take the book.
Oh, fucking...
Kona may catch that, a glance at that title is like, hey!
Fucking Matt
You want to
Mercer.
share that?
Yeah,
Fucking-
Sky's interested
That's
too.
awesome.
Fucking Matt Mercer putting Scanlan in this shit.
Awesome. I love it.
Props to you, Matt Mercer. I will say, kind of going back, Morgo did point out the buyer's hut. It's the largest yurt. So at a time, you can either go, you can talk to the buyer whenever, but that's where you'll need to go to turn in the cure.
Okay.
Morgo before leaving also pointed out Orvo's tent, who you are supposed to talk to. If you would like, you guys can venture out into Orvo's tent so you can talk to Orvo, or you can just stay there.
Yeah, let's go to the tent.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. A campfire burns in front of the small tent whose flaps are wide open. Inside the tent sits a young dwarf whose face is scarred as though scratched by a large claw. A short sword is casually laid across his lap as he warms his outstretched hands. Hello there. How can I help you?
We were sent to help find the cure for the frozen well.
Come in. Don't stand out in the cold. Enjoy the fire.
Okay, she comes in.
And you guys are all able to come in and sit down. He's very friendly. Very friendly. You venture that he's probably a scout from his everything. So, what brought you here?
Well,
Her hometown's been hit by the frozen woe. So we're trying to find the cure.
What,
yes.
The frozen.
Elro sent me.
Elro, that that means Ergon. He's gone, isn't he?
Yeah.
We found those vials together.
I'm sorry for your loss. We held a proper funeral for him.
I'm glad. And he kind of wipes a tear. We found those vials in Saul's vault. It's an Aeorian ruin partially submerged in water in a region of Forn where the glacial ice is very thin. We call this region the Thin Sheets. I believe.
And how do you spell Soul's Vault?
SALSVAULT. Saul's Vault.
Okay.
I believe the ruin is as well preserved as it is because the structure was originally reinforced with magic, as were many of AO's buildings that house hazardous materials secret projects.
Do you remember any golden containers that were left behind?
It's possible. I mean, we could go that way and see what we could find. It's about a 200-mile trek northwest.
Okay. We're looking for, it's gold and it's a milky essence inside. I was told is the cure.
We have to be careful though. Ice methods are drawn to the magic of something at that location.
What are ice methods?
They're very dangerous creatures that attack anything on sight. Saul's Vaults, from what we can tell, looks to have been an Aeorian lab. We only explored 3 of its chambers before being chased away by animated suits of armor. We didn't know it was in the vials. We saw the blue vials. We thought that they would be some type of relic, something of worth. So we took them. I sold my share of the treasure to the Saul's Vault, from the Saul's Vault to the buyer. But Ergon wanted to hold on to it until he returned home, I guess, to share his wealth and his knowledge with Palebank Village. Unfortunately, that's caused his demise.
Have you shown any symptoms at all?
No. I feel fine. I'm guessing his vial must have been cracked.
Yeah. Well, it was
I
cracked.
look at the other three. Is it worth carrying those vials if they could crack and infect you?
What vials?
He gave us little ones to use as a last resort if we need to get away. And
No. Keep theirs away. They're too dangerous.
I think we should get rid of them, but the question is, where's the safe place to do that?
Out in the wilds. Let's make preparations to leave into the wilds of Iselcross. Make sure we have rations and things like that. We're gonna need them. It's 200 miles over ice and snow. Alright. So
is he all kitted up for the ice?
Do what?
Does he have snow clothes and stuff like we do?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's
okay.
He's an adventurer in here. He has all that stuff. Okay. So you guys get everything, you get your supplies, all of that. Now, what is everybody's movement speed?
35.
40.
35.
Okay. So you all can move pretty fast. Slow pace, medium pace, fast pace. Slow pace, you'll do 12 miles. Medium pace, 18. Fast pace, 24.
Well, we're not very far in yet, so maybe we go medium and then slow. Because is slow stealthier, I'm assuming? Because we gotta watch out for them things that'll attack us.
I mean, it all depends on what you guys want to do. You also gotta keep in count of the weather too.
Is it like cloudy? Does it look like it's gonna snow?
No, but I mean, it's kind of always snowing there, and
okay.
It's cold, like in the negatives.
Mm.
And I will say, if you move at a fast pace for too long, you will gain points of exhaustion. And you have 200 miles to get to.
And you said medium's how many miles?
Medium pace is 18 miles. For every round.
So that would be like 11 rounds. How many times can we go fast in a row before we get tired? And does that give us disadvantage on any stealth?
The first one was a 1 that I rolled. 5. You can go 5 rounds at 24 miles before you start to gain a point of exhaustion.
Okay. And does that make us stand out more to these things?
So,
I mean,
you're going to stand out either way. You're large creatures
okay.
walking in the middle of the wild.
All right.
So at that 5 rounds, that gives you 120 feet. Or, sorry, 120 miles.
So I think we should go fast and then slow down so we don't get too exhausted.
Okay.
You can switch between fast and exhausted, go 4 rounds of
slow
fast, and then
down. Yeah, slow down when we need to, and then speed back up if we can get rid of the exhaustion problem.
All right, so as you guys make for your first round, you guys start venturing through, trekking through the covered snow, pushing yourselves through. You get to about the 24-mile mark when out of nowhere you see one wild-looking person starts running towards you, and you see a saber-toothed tiger next to him running at you. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Is that what an ice mythic is?
No. There are more things in the wilds. And I had to roll a d4 to see how many of these fucking wild scouts there are, and I rolled a 1.
So are they humanoid?
The scouts are humanoid, yes. But
So they just look like
they're
people?
wild. They've been living out here for a long time.
Okay.
Think of being in the jungle and seeing somebody that got lost in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Except you're in the tundra now.
Yep.
Which is gonna have even worse consequences on your brain.
If we have plenty of rations, we could offer them food.
Okay, so
Yeah.
25 to 20. Oh wait, I didn't roll for them. Hold on. Okay, so 25 to 20. Nobody. Okay. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
13.
14.
Okay. So we had what? 14 was the highest.
14.
And then I got 13 as well.
Okay. So Connor's first. We had 3 13s, right? Because actually 4 13s because the scout and the tiger both rolled a 13.
Okay. My dexterity is 17.
Scouts.
Mine's 14.
14, and the tigers is 14. So I put Sky first. We're gonna play a game called Rollies. Roll a d20.
Who goes first?
16. So the scout is gonna go before you. And let's
Do
play.
him in a saber.
Let's play
tooth,
Rollies again.
Okay.
For the Sabertooth.
At least they're not on the same initiative.
What'd you get?
8.
8, 7. So you go before the Sabertooth. Rollies, man. Listen, we're playing in Matt's world. We gotta take advantage of it. All right.
Excuse me, honey.
Oh, dear. That's what's trying to kill me.
Okay.
He's the air genasi.
And then
Oh, good God, dear.
The poison
get?
genasi. Jeez. I feel like I'm watching a crime scene.
Okay. All right. So, top of the round. Kana, you're up.
Okay, so... Sorry, husband's trying to kill me here. I'm going for claw attack with my sneak attack
On who?
on the person that's reading this.
Okay.
So come on, die, be nice. Ooh, 18 on the die.
That hits.
Alright, so 3 damage. 7 damage total
7
with
total.
my claws.
Okay. So
And then there's nowhere to hide, is there?
no. You could like try and bury yourself in the snow, but that's about it. So the scout's running at you, and you pull out your claw and just right across the chest as they kind of reel back in pain. Sky.
Oh, wait. You have advantage on attack roll that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. Oh,
It's only advantage.
yeah,
You
it's
can take
only
a crit.
advantage.
I mean, you can roll again to see if you crit. Roll another d20. If it's not a
14.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Mhm,
You
yeah,
didn't crit.
it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a crit.
Sky is up.
Okay. How close is this person for me?
10 feet.
Within. Okay, 10. Okay. I'll get a little bit closer so I can be within 5 feet, and then I'm gonna do an attack with my quarterstaff towards
Okay.
the person. It's an 11.
11 misses.
Okay. And then I'm going to use a key point for Flurry of Blows for my bonus action.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits.
That one does 7 damage.
Okay.
And the next one is 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that one does 5 more damage.
Okay.
And then that's it.
So you go to hit with the staff, you miss, and then you like drop the staff back and 2 punches as the scout just drops and disappears in the snow.
Somebody try to intimidate the tiger.
Well,
Mr. Lion.
it is Leo's turn.
Or Miss Lion. Okay, Mr. Lion.
Can I try to tame the creature with animal handling, or does that not work that way?
That's not how that works.
I mean, you just killed his master.
Can I try to convince it not to hurt us?
You just
To
killed
go
its
away.
master.
Try to get it to run. You gotta scare it.
Fine, can I intimidate the bastard to make it roar? Yes,
I will
am.
allow you to try and make an intimidation check.
Can I help?
I mean, I can do a bonus action of a daunting roar where it would have to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's also very
Whatever
loud.
you want to do.
I'll just try and intimidate the motherfucker just to get away from me.
Okay.
Snarl at it. Show them teeth.
Intimidation. 19?
Doesn't look phased.
It is a saber tooth.
It is a fucking saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
You're on its turn.
All right. I guess fuck it up.
Did that take my action?
Yes,
That's my
it did.
question. Okay. That's gonna have to end my turn then.
Okay.
You don't have that little fire dude, or is that an action?
That's an action.
That's an action.
All right. So with that, the saber-tooth tiger is up.
Oh,
It's
we
gonna
tried
go
to
at the
scare
one that
it.
just tried to intimidate him.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Sorry, I kind of bullied you into that.
So it wasn't quite there. It was a good like 20 feet back from you when you tried to do the roar. So it's going to run and bite. I'm sorry, no. It's going to run and use its claws. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Is this flat ground, or are we going up a hill, or is it
It's
like
flat.
cliffs?
It's a tundra. It's a tundra.
Yeah.
Tundra's
Okay.
flat.
That
Alright, perfect.
is 10 points of slashing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Six.
6. It runs, jumps on you, claws you, knocks you down prone, and because you were prone, it gets to make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Yep.
That's a 9.
No.
That one misses, and and you're able to move away, but you're still prone. Alright. River. "15 feet. Okay. See if you hit. Okay. So you go to shoot it out. Shoots past. Okay.
The middle finger.
I want to make it a giant snow bomb.
Okay.
Yes.
Medium size, because I don't think it can be large, but medium size, yes.
Snowman of rage.
That hits. Roll damage.
Would it be the Holy Snowman? Holy
Okay.
Snowman.
Alright. As your snowman plows into the thing, he's still looking strong.
Snowman with a grave as its hat, or like a little tombstone mohawk.
Alright.
Oh, you know it.
Kana, you're up.
Alright. So, seeing that Thane attack husband, Kana's gonna sneak attack against this bitch. That's mine.
Okay.
So, again, with her claws. Oh, shit. That was a
No.
9.
That was a what?
A 9.
That missed.
Yep. I'm gonna
Same fucking-
bonus action do my cunning action of disengage.
Alright. He sees that. You see him kind of sniff around. He grabs the scout by the clothes, flings it up over its back, and he takes off.
Oh shit.
He runs. So,
I'm slowly getting up, going, okay, no more letting the kitties pounce.
All right.
Oh,
We should get moving before
I
he
think
gets his
I think we
friends.
need to get out of here or hide or
No, let's keep
something.
running. Let's keep running.
You guys keep moving. All of a sudden, in the distance, you see a large figure, shadow. Somebody make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Okay, I rolled as he said I'll do it. So I got a 17.
You got a higher one.
Okay. You look, and you can see a griffin. But from what you can tell, it looks like there is an arrow stuck in its wing. And it's just kind of laying there on its side.
To train.
Okay, I want to look at River. Yeah, I'm gonna look at River, and I'm gonna whisper really quietly. Be ready to heal it when I calm it down and rip the arrow out. Okay.
All right.
Why don't we let the druid
And then I
handle
think
the
we have
animal?
the same animal handling, so I want to give him advantage.
Somebody roll an
That
animal
way?
handling.
What is your animal handling? We're both +5,
Plus
right?
5.
So I want to give you advantage or try with him.
Okay.
So do I get advantage?
Sure.
Oh, I rolled actually already. And
Oh.
it was a 20, but you got better, so.
21?
You both are kind of able to keep it calm as one of you goes over and pets the lion head of the griffin. I will say, Leo, you're the one that pets the lion head of the griffin. It sees the Leon and it kind of calms down a bit, seeing something familiar. As Sky, you walk over and you pull out.
Heal it.
Okay. And with that, the griffin stands up, opens its wings, looks at all of you, including Orvo, drops down onto its knees, and motions its head. You guys have the ability to ride this thing. So you guys have been walking for, I'd say, about a day. You have the ability to ride this thing for the next 6 days.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
I will say, let's see.
Sky feels so
You know-
at home.
you know
almost
what?
flipping in the air.
Just because of that, I'm going to say that it's going to fly at a fast pace. It has a flying speed of 80 feet. So
Nice.
it's going to fucking get you there within a few days. Okay, so make things go quicker. You guys actually travel over the thin sheets. You don't have to worry about the thin sheets.
Oh, nice.
As you
Thank
fly
God.
over. You guys would have had to walk over thin pieces of ice that if you would have broken, you would have dropped into frigid water. Which wouldn't have mattered for you because you can breathe underwater. So you guys have you guys are able through the air, you're able to find Sauce Vault. You land, and the griffin, as you guys get down off the griffin, kind of petting it, thanking it, and it and a big cloud of dusted snow billows as it takes off and flies away. And you hear in the air the loud roar of the griffin as it takes off and is able to fly.
That was so cool.
I agree with that one. Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Through wind-whipped snow and biting cold, you notice a half-submerged dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. A gray stone door is carved to look like a face with a half-exposed skull. Scribed above the door is the word Salsvault.
Looks like we're here.
I will say, I also have unending breath. So if I can hold my breath indefinitely when I'm not incapacitated. So if there's a part where we need to go underwater for whatever case, I can back him up. So that he's not going alone.
Cool.
So, you guys get to the entrance, and you go to open the door, and it seems like it's frozen shut.
Of course it is.
Can I break it down?
Fire?
You can try.
Try to melt it?
Okay, what is that?
Strength check. Or you can try and deal damage to it.
Fire?
Do we have fire? I mean, I have Fangs of the Fire Snake, but I'd have to use a key point for that.
I have Burning Hands or Fire Sphere, but it's all area based.
You could just back up really far.
Give me a perception check.
Does anybody have a torch and like a flint and stuff? I have a torch and a tinderbox. I can just light a torch and use that. Might take a while to melt, but
we're also kind of in biting winds, so torch might go out.
While they're doing this, you look around and you notice 2 ice mephits hiding on the sides.
Oh. Okay. So, remember those big ice things that we went to try and avoid?
point them out. Let's attack before they attack us. And I'm gonna lunge for the first one I see if I see one.
Make a perception check.
Please don't attack.
Well, they attack everybody they see.
They
So if
haven't
don't
attacked
come
us
to
yet.
us-
They haven't attacked us yet.
What's your perception check, Sky?
8.
Roll a d4 for guidance.
So that makes it a 10.
Okay. You see a mephit. Are you attacking?
I'm gonna make eye contact with it for a second.
It's just staring back at you.
Are you friendly?
Doesn't say a word.
I want to take a ration out of my backpack and offer it to it.
So you take it out, and you begin to move towards. And the mephit quickly rushes towards you to go attack, and that's where we're gonna stop.
Oh god.
This one shot still has a little bit to go. We are running late tonight, so we will at some point continue this. Some point down. If you guys would like to see the continuation of this, please let us know in the comments. Let us know if you want to see more and see what happens inside the Salt's Vault. Again, we would like to thank our sponsors, Dungeon Crate and Soreforge. We would also, again, like to remind you guys to please donate to the Wounded Warrior Project, Capture the Flag. Any money that you can donate will help. Reminder that if you donate, send a screenshot to dungeonsandmagi@gmail.com. You will be entered to win a free pair of dice and a dice box.
Custom dice.
Custom dice. You will get to choose your colors. So, with that concludes tonight's episode. Join us next week for our first episode of our continuous one-shot of Tales Told in the West. Please join us for that. And join us next time as we roll the damn dice.